Hey guys, Zach Ty here, coming at you with the deck profile of Constellar Firefist. Thanks for the likes you gave, and yeah, here it is. So I'll just go over it real quick. Again, it's Constellar with a little bit of Firefist and then Cyber Dragon in there. And first we have Constellar Costs, which is probably the main XYZ engine dude of the deck. He cannot be used as a synchro material monster, and up to twice per turn, you can target one Constellar monster in the field to activate one of these effects. Now that's key; it's twice per turn, because he can make he himself can go into level 5 and make another person level 5, or he can make another person level 3, or he can say 4. I mean, you can go 3, 4, or 5 with this guy, which is just why he's awesome. Next, we have Constellar Pollux. During the turn this card is normal summon, you can normal summon one Constellar monster in addition to your normal summon or set. Now, he's great for several reasons. If you have cost in your hand, you can just go for instant at 3, 4, or 5. Usually you go for 5. Or if you have a Allegide, again, I'm terrible with pronunciation. Allegedi, whatever, let's just call him that. Pollux normal summons him, and then you can special summon another one from your hand, which goes for some crazy plays. And he does a respectable 1700 attack. That's what's great about Constellars, especially your 4-stars. They all have a decent attack. Next we have Constellar Allegide, whatever. When he's normal summon, you can special summon one level 4 Constellar monster from your hand. Again, he's great for Pollux or Kosh, just go for 3, 4, or 5s. And he can also, actually that's pretty much it. Special summon any of those. Next we have Constellar Leonis. He's really good because he did, like most of their effects said like when this card's normal summon you can special summon, when this card's normal summon you can normal summon. This guy just does it during the main phase. So when this card's face up on the field once per turn during your main phase, you can normal summon one Constellar monster in addition to your normal summon or set. So you can go Pollux into Leonis and then Leonis into Kos and then just do whatever you want from there. Make him 4 for Shockmaster play or whatever. And I run him at 3 for that point. He's very good. And he has a decent defense. Next we have Constellar Larothion. When this card is normal summon, you can add one Constellar monster from your deck to your hand. He's mainly for setting up plays. Like I said, you only have a Pollux and a Larothion. You just go boom, boom, add one. Or you go him into him, add one to your hand, and then XYZ for 3. And then he's also decent for the last card, which is Constellar Aldebaran. When this card is normal summon, you can special summon one level 3 Constellar monster from your hand. Some people run 2 to 3 of him. I only run 1 because I find that he's very situational. And he's a beast warrior, so with fire formation tanky, he's actually very searchable in the deck. He's pretty much only like, if I only have 3s in my hands, or I really want to go for a 3, well then I'll use that, get him, or if I have him, I'll use that. Because he can't really reuse, he can be used with Shiraden, but it's kind of like a last-ditch effort play because you don't get the plus of Shiraden. He's mainly only used for Leonis, which is why I only run him at 1. But, sometimes he's really good. And then 2 Cyber Dragons. I was debating between Photon Thrasher and Cyber Dragon just because they are both level 4 lights and they both have 2100 attack and they get blah 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 blah, spell 7 different ways. I ended up doing Cyber Dragon for the fact that it's much easier to just go Cyber Dragon, costs, and then make 5s because the level 5 Constellar XYZ, which I'll show you guys in a second, is kind of the main dude you use in the deck. So I opted up for him. However, you could go him, and then that justify you running which called Excalibur and things like that, which actually, come to think of it, actually no, Excalibur shouldn't be here because all you have is Palak. But anyways, if you do go Photon Thrasher, you could maybe justify putting Excalibur in there. I don't have him in right now, just because my extra deck's kind of clogged. But actually, maybe I should put him in there. Anyways, next we have Brotherhood of the Firefist Gorilla. That's the only Firefist card to actually run. He's searchable of tanky, mainly because he's got a little engine in himself in this deck. Again, when he destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can set 1 fire formation. So he's really great if you just draw into him, because then you go, and then you have lances or whatever. You have lands to help him or whatever you want to do. But anyways, if you destroy a monster by battle, you can set 1. So you destroy a monster by battle, you set 1, you plus 1 off that because you're going to add either Kos or Aldebaran, usually Kos though, to your hand, and then he's going to take that one that you just set, and he's going to destroy a spell trap card in the field. So you minus 1 when you destroy a monster by battle, you plus 1 when you got tanky, and you minus them again when you destroy a spell and trap. So again, there's a lot of constraints for him to work completely, but if that whole set goes off, he's kind of ridiculous. And so that's why I run him at 2. I had him at 1 for a little while, but then and I had 2 Alderon, but then I realized that this is pointless at 2, and this is great at 2 because you love drawing into him. And again, he's searchable with Tenki. Next we have Constellar Star Chart, which if it's on there for like 2 turns, it's ridiculous. It's like perfect. Just because once per turn, when Constellar XYZ monster is special summoned to face up to your side of the field, you draw 1 card. And you're pretty much going to be doing that every turn with this deck. XYZ is like crazy, and I mean, especially when you get like 2 star charts on the board, it's absolutely ridiculous. Plus 2 every turn, they can't get rid of it. And then Fire Formation Tenki, which searches for Cost, Aldebaran, and Gorilla. Then we have Lances. Lance is just I love Lance. I've swear by Lance for a long time. It's great, really great for Gorilla, fine for your Cyber Dragons, or anything else really. I just love Lance. 1 MST just for that pesky whatever. 1 Reinforcement of the Army just for more search, because you can pull out Pollux with it, and I think that's it. Yeah, that's all you can pull with it. But Pollux is like a really good card in the deck, probably your main guy besides Cost, so I really like that in there. Heavy Storm, Dark Hole, Reborn, Staples, Deep Prison, because why not? 2 Bottomless, Solemn, 2 Torrential, Solemn Judgment. Only 1 Warning, just because I'm updating it for the ban list, kind of. And a little side note, I don't know why they put Warning to 2. I mean, I guess it kind of, or 1. I guess it kind of makes sense. But again, Bottomless is still a pretty good card. Now for the extra deck, which is kind of the main part of the whole deck. We have, I'll go over the Constellars first because they're broken up over here, and then I'll go over everything else. So first we have Constellar Hades. Hades, I'm pretty sure it's Hades. 2 level 3 light monsters. Once per turn, you can detach 1 XYZ material from this card. Change all monsters your opponent controls to face-up defense position. Now, this effect isn't bad, to be honest. I mean, it's actually pretty good in certain situations. I only run 1 level 3 Constellar, just because you don't really go into them that much, but, you know, you do on occasion. So, he's in there. He's pretty good. And then 2 level 4s, you got Constellar Omega. Once a turn, during either player's turn, you can attach 1 XYZ material from this card. This turn, all face-up Constellar monsters you currently control are unaffected by spell and trap cards. Now, he's alright. He's really good if you think they have like a D prison or something retarded set or a mirror force, and you just go effect, or even a lance, anything like that. So yeah, he's good in some situations. I like this guy a little bit better though. Constellar, oh my god. Praecipe, whatever. Once per turn during either player's turn, when a Constellar monster you control is attacking or is attacked, you can attach 1 XE material from this card. That monster gains 1,000 attack till the end of phase. So he's great because he's pretty much a 3,400 just coming out because you can just detach. And then also when they attack, you can protect not only him but any other monster they attack. So I really do like him a lot for the 4s. He's probably my favorite 4. But again, you don't go to 4s that often, surprisingly, because Cost, you're usually making them all into 5s if you can, and you're going into Constellar Pleiades, whatever. Once per turn, during either player's turn, you can attach 1 XYZ material from this card, target 1 card on the field, return that card to the hand. So he's a Compulse that can be activated during either player's turn once per turn. So literally, you get him on the board, activate effect, return. And then next turn, they do some crazy shenanigans, use this effect. I mean, it's ridiculous, the responsiveness of this card. And the fact that they made him 2,500 is kind of retarded. Like, it doesn't sound like a big difference, but I would have made it like, I would have thought he would be a 2,400 card. 2,500 attack actually makes more of a difference than you would think. And I really like him for that fact. He's probably the staple XYZ that you try to go to every time because he's a -2 for your opponent every time you do it. And if you have Star Chart on the field, he's a +1 when he comes out. So yeah, it gets kind of nutty. Best Constellar card in the whole freaking deck. 2 level 6 monsters, Constellar, Ptolemy M7. I just call him M7. You can also XYZ summon this card by using 1 face-up Constellar XYZ monster you control, and step Constellar Poly M7 has the XYZ material. XYZ materials attached to that monster also become XYZ materials of this card. This card's effects cannot be activated in the turn. It is special summoned that way. And then its actual effect: once per turn, you can attach 1 XYZ material from this card, then target 1 monster in the field or in the graveyard. Return that target to its owner's hand. So he's great for the fact that you can go like, because he can still attack when he's brought out, he just can't use his effect. So you go like 3 Constellar Hades, and then use its effect, turn them all to face-up defense position, and then just go boom into him instantly. Which is why it's so easy to go for Star Chart too, because let's say all you can go is for him and you think you can protect him next turn, well then you leave him on the field, use his effect maybe. Next turn, XYZ summon for him, and you get another Star Chart proc if you wouldn't be able to XYZ summon, regardless. And when you do get him out, or after that turn, because it's kind of hard to get him to level 6, I mean it's possible, but it's really hard. Pretty much you're just going to be throwing him on top of any of your Constellar XYZ monsters that you either don't need or don't really need in the situation. For example, this guy, he's kind of situational if you don't need him. You just put this guy on top, you have a 2700 beater, and then next turn you get its effect. Its effect is ridiculous too. It's a compulse. However, you're going to have 3 XYZ materials for it, so the longer you can keep them alive, the longer you're going to be able to use it. And you can target a monster in your graveyard and add to your hand if you need that plus. So yeah, he's great. And that's the Constellar engine. You're mostly going for this engine, but besides that, it's just great. I love it. And then we have the other cards, like we have Wind Up Zen Mange, just for the 3s. It's kind of like this guy usually. You're going for like a ditch effort with this for Zen Mange. He's not bad though. Direwolf, just because you have a couple of Beasts and Beast Wars in the deck, like their Beast, Beast Warrior, so you can kind of plus off that a little bit. Black Strip of Corn, just because I love Black Strip of Corn, and it's really good for just getting off those pesky 2100 attack or below guys on the field. Shockmaster, because you can go into them with a couple combos and it's a staple. And then we have some other level 5s, just like for this, for example, if I can go for a game of Volcansaurus, I might as well just do it. And then the dumb thing is that you can just go Volcansaurus and put this guy over to even do more damage. And then these are staple level 5s. I could probably take one of these generic level 5s out and put in like an Excalibur or something if you were going to use Thrasher. But yeah, there's the deck. It runs really well. I like it a lot. I find it interesting. I like the Cyber Dragon play. I like the Gorilla play, because even though you only run 2 Fire Fist monsters and then 3 of the tanky, it's just really, really consistent. And this guy is, to be perfectly honest, just ridiculous. He's a ridiculous card. And one last thing I'm going to mention is that, let's say you use it during your turn, your opponent's turn, they try to do something, you use it again. Next turn, so he has no XYZ materials left on him, you can go into Gaia Charger, or you can go into M7. It doesn't. You can go into either of them. So if you can get game by attacking defense position monster, you go for him. If you just want a 2700 beater that you're going to be able to use as effect next turn, you go for him. It's really great. So yeah, one of my favorite decks I've played in a while. Probably going to keep playing it for a little bit, but I have other stuff for you guys. So this has been kind of a long video, so I'm just going to say this is X-Tyler signing out. I hope you enjoyed the deck profile and explanation. And yeah, let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, and I'll have more content up for you soon. So thanks guys, and I'll see you later.